Welcome to a new series of chess video in the Enjoy Chess channel. In this series, I'm going to solve puzzles and I'm going to teach you how to solve puzzles in chess and how to think and calculate in chess. Of course, this is just one of the series. The channel is not going to be all about puzzles. I will do other series, other stuffs, playing also, but let's begin with puzzles. I'm going to play some puzzles. I'm going to puzzle rush and then survival. Let's go to survival puzzle rush. My top score is 64. Let's see how much I can do. Let's start play. Okay. First thing first, in chess, when you're going to solve puzzles, consider these three types of moves: check, captures, and attack. Very important. In most of the cases, it will work. This is very simple. Let's just do it. I will take, and it's just checkmate. Okay? I'm explaining in a way that everybody understands. Now there is a back rank mate. Be always careful about your back rank mate. Also, solving easy puzzles is not a bad thing in chess. It makes your mind more sharp. And now this pawn is we can push it. Black made a mistake, should have pushed the pawn. Now we can push and we can push and we can push, and we will make the queen faster. Knight to here, mistake, because just blundered this. And now black thought, okay, I will attack the queen, but black can take on f8, and this is another checkmate. So you can see most of them are just checks. So if you consider checks, they are very, very important. Queen takes g7. Okay, now which check do we have? Very simple. Just take on c2. And now, look, this king all back rank. And this knight is playing a bad role here. And now we have the mate. Now what do we have here? Which check is checkmate? This is the checkmate, yeah? Queen h7. So we solved 8. Now another checkmate. You also think about it. It's queen to d7. I know that it's not as fascinating as playing, but here you learn chess. And now this is so-called, I don't know, what was the name? What was the name of this? Scholar mate? Yeah. You know the name in Persian and others. Now there is a combination, and queen after queen and the rook will checkmate. And now which check is checkmate? Now we will learn this kind of checkmate. So just checks, it will be harder very soon. Queen f3 is just mate in 1, yes? The rook is covered here, so it's queen f3, mate in 1. And okay, in this position, no, it's not mate. We can understand it's not mate, but there is some problems here. There is some problems that we can use. But it's not easy, yes? It's not that easy. Because if I take here, he will take back with the bishop. And I don't see the mate yet. I don't see the blow yet. So this one is the queen is okay. What is that? The queen is hanging. Just 1 second. Okay, now the bishop thought that prevented here, but we will play rook here and then rook here. Okay, now it's about what? I have queen h6, which is this checkmate, yeah? Yeah. Okay, it will be harder very soon. Bishop to here, and after rook b6, I will take it, and bishop here. And very important, after d7, I have knight d7. So we should calculate this. This is very important to see this, that I will cover that square. Okay, rook check. So if I take, white was threatening to check in 2, so checkmate in 2. So now black is trying to make a queen, which is not working because of this checkmate. If he had made a queen, check here, and rook c8 was checkmate. Now the simplest is this check, and then check, and then take the rook, and also covering the pawn. King here, pawn is on h2, so we can checkmate in 1. So you can see most of them is just starting with checks and captures. So you need to be very careful about checking captures. A rook check here, rook check here. Sometimes I will miss mate in 3 in my own game, so it happens. It's not queen c8 is mate in 1, yeah? Okay, 21. What is your score? g5 check and then rook h3 mate. We should be careful. Sometimes you think, oh, okay, everything is very simple, but then you will just lose a very simple one. Bishop d5, yeah? King here, rook a8. Okay, be careful. He has this, and then rook a5. I just saw this from before. Okay. Take king here, yeah, it will win. Because king g6 and king g7, very important, very important. h6, rook here, mate, yeah? c6. Take, you cannot defend it. Take, rook h8 mate, yes? I'm drinking tea, chai. So let me know your record. Yeah, this is also another kind of checkmate. This one. Here, I guess, yeah? Yeah. This is for sure winning. Because I'm an exchange up. It's d6 here, because after knight d4 I have d7. Knight d2. Takes. Yeah. I won a piece. Okay, queen g3, rook h6, yeah. You cannot do a discover attack. Check, take, and we have an intermezzo. It's another kind of tactic, intermezzo. So some of you ask me, why do you play? Okay, to your eyes, I'm playing good. Because this kind of tactics I also can solve, like, it's still till 1679, so it's not very hard. Rook g7, take, queen here, rook h8 is checkmate. I think. Okay, the reason is I can also take there. Okay, this is a threat. Knight d2, he just takes it, yeah? I don't see it. Okay, let's calculate. And here I will find the checks. There is knight d2 check, rook e1 check. What else? I don't have any other checks. Knight d2, it doesn't work because he just takes it. Yes. Rook e1, he just takes it. And then knight d2, yeah, that's it. So we checks rook e1, he takes it. And then I'll give a check on e2. If you take with the bishop, I'll take your rook. If you take with the rook, I will check on a b1. So let's see. Check. No. Rook check. Here. What am I talking about? We will sacrifice the rook on e1. Takes. And now check with the knight. You cannot come here because the bishop is covering this square. And at the end, when he takes it with the rook on e2, so let me say again, rook check, take. And when I give the check here, you cannot take it with the bishop because I'll take the rook. So the rook takes here, and then I will put the queen on b1. Now you can go back with the queen, but I will take it. You can go with the rook, but I will take it. So the answer to this beautiful puzzle is sacrificing the rook on e1. And when he takes, you sacrifice the knight on e2. If you would have taken it with the bishop, then we had queen e1, and now queen b1, and take. It's checkmate. Beautiful one. This one I can see here, e2. Why it's not good? You should think about it. Does he has anything? c5, I'll just take. f4 check, I'll just go forward. Yeah, it's over. Okay, so his reasoning is that if I take, he just takes here. But then if I give a check, he will take. I will promote to a queen. Wherever it goes, I will give queen b2 check, take the rook. This is it. Okay. It's trying to running away from g8, so I will give the check. It's a discover attack here. I'll give the check on e6. So if it goes to g7, I will give the check on h6. So I will not let him run. I will checkmate. 37 once. Okay, good. What about this one? This one is not that simple. He has made threats, so I should start with check. Bishop g3 just takes. Rook f3. That's it. But he has king h2. Then rook h3. But it will not be checkmate. So bishop here. Take, rook take. If he takes, queen g1 is mate. But bishop g3, take, king h2. Wow. It will be perpetual after rook h3. It will be perpetual because gh, queen here, queen here, queen here. It will be perpetual. I don't know if it has perpetual check in the puzzles. It's not easy. So now you see we are drinking our tea, we are just solving. Let's go out of the matrix of just playing for rating. Bishop check. What else? If this check, he just takes it. I haven't solved so much puzzles, so I don't know what is it all about. Okay, bishop check. He should take. What is rook g4 check? We'll just take it, yeah? And then I will give the check here. Wow, beautiful, no? Wow. But wait a second. It's too complicated. Wait a second. If I give the check here, he takes rook g4 check. He can also go back, yeah? It's crazy. He can also take it with the king. h5, king there. Crazy. Bishop g3 take. And the queen is also protected by the rook. I mean, it's just checkmate, yeah? I should start with check. I cannot do anything else. But let me see till the end. This, I want to calculate till the end first. Take. If I give the check here, he just run away to h2, and this is just nothing. So check, take, queen a1 is just nothing. Rook g4, just king h2. He will run away. Just run away. So I should take here, he goes to h2. Do I have anything else than rook f3? Because if rook g4, let's assume king h2. If you take now, he will take, and I don't think it's a perpetual anymore even. It might be, it might not be. And if I don't take there, I don't know what am I doing. So I should take here. If he had taken, it was here. This is where I cannot find a mate. It's just perpetual. It's just perpetual. Yeah, it was perpetual. It was a road to not lose. Queen f5. Wow. If I take, he will take, yeah? And if I play d5, and e4, and it's just the queen, yeah? Queen take, take d5. You should, this is the very important calculation. You should calculate the first thing that came to your mind completely. So take, take d5, e4, and it wins. Just run, Run, Lola, run. What is bishop b4 here? I guess it's the problem of the dark squares. Okay, he's trying. Why he didn't take it? He could have taken it. Yeah, he didn't. Queen g2, bishop f2. It was checkmate almost. Okay, now it's our turn to checkmate. Rook b5. I'm assuming king a4. But how we can bring the queen? We have also queen e1, which I guess he missed. This is what he missed, queen e1. Yeah. It's very interesting. Bishop, there is the rook on g1. Okay, bishop f6, and then we sacrifice the bishop, and then rook to e8. Yeah, that's easy. Okay, what is rook h3? The first thing comes to mind, knight f4. If king h2, it's actually checkmate. But if king h4, yeah, check, rook h3, checkmate. Wow, beautiful. Let's see. Rook sacrifice on h3. Take, knight to f4, check. Whether he goes to h2 or h4, I will give the check here. He has to go to g3 and then rook to h3 mate. Wow. The rook sacrifice on h3, knight check, check, and rook check, mate. Beautiful. Chess is beautiful, no? What is knight g5? It's just checkmate, yeah? I guess he didn't calculate that. It was already over, but I guess it's knight g5. And I will not take it. It tries to deceive me, but I will not take it. Okay, check, check, and check. Yeah, it's over. I solved 44 without a mistake. Good. Bishop here. It's very complicated, more complicated. Let's start with the first thing that came to mind is queen e8. He will take. f6 check. Okay. If he takes queen e5 is mate. So queen here, take f6. He takes queen f5 mate. King here is mate. King g6, queen here, queen g5 is mate. Okay. He has that. 1 second. Queen e5, king here, queen here, queen here. It's not checkmate. Okay. Queen e7, king here. Once again, queen e5, king here, queen f5, king here. I didn't saw that, but I was lucky. Rook f3. Rook f3 is the winning move. Yeah, rook f3. I just saw it from before, but I don't know to call myself lucky or not. Rook e8. Yes. Knight d2. Rook e2. Queen c8. Queen here, queen f5. Okay, it's not easy, no? You can go after this pawn also, if possible. How? For example, queen e1, king g2. Then you can play rook e8 actually. This should be the win. This should be the win, because if I play rook e8 first, knight d2, he will run away. Rook e2, queen c8 is just perpetual. So I should not allow knight d2. Should give the check here, rook e8. Then the rook is coming. Yeah, good one. There is some king problems here. Queen c4 is somehow coming, but I have king a1, no big deal. Knight g5 doesn't have any threats. I can give a check on h8. He takes, I'll check. That's what he missed, and after here I have knight g5. Yeah, good. It seems like bishop g5 is just over. Take, maybe even queen f4, but queen f2, king c1, it's just over. It's just over. Take, take, take. I mean, I can also give queen f4 check, which goes here. Rook f8, queen d2. You will not lose this. Still the game continues. I will take this for sure. Now it's the question is whether queen f4 or queen f2. Queen f2, king c1. What's next? Because if rook c8, he has c3. I'm not sure, guys. I mean, should be good. But let's see if now we have a comparison, yeah? There is no other moves. Of course, rook c8 is also there. And rook c8 is also there. But then he has c3 once again. So yeah, rook c8, queen f4, queen f2. I think that queen f2 is the right move. But let's see. Queen f4, king e1. Problem is queen d2 coming. Rook f8, queen d2. Queen takes, takes, rook takes. Okay. It's very good, but it's not over. I mean, this position seems over to me, but it's very interesting. Yeah, that it seems like there is only one way to finish it. And if I take here, he goes to c1. Yeah, what am I missing? Queen e3, king b1. Knight c2, queen c2. There is a line, queen f2, king c1 and knight c2. Which I'm going to take the rook. But he has knight h3 here. He has knight h3 there. Queen e3, now king c2. Yeah, that's not good. The reason was queen c2, queen here. Queen here, rook here, it was winning. I don't know if you know what am I talking about here. Here, knight c2 was good because if queen c2, I have queen e1, and if queen d1, I have rook c8 winning the game. But on queen f2 here, knight c2, he has knight to h3. Which I'm not yet sure what is it. But I guess it's good for him. And knight h3 will survive the game for him. Not easy, huh? Okay, what else? Rook c8. No. Let's not just hang around like this. Don't see it, guys. Go fun. No, I think it's not good. Queen f4 is not good. As we're taking on f2. Okay. I will later check king c1. Knight f3 there. Yeah, there is knight f3 here. There is queen here. Yeah, okay. Solved somehow. What is b5? Wow! I could have just taken c5. One, you know, sometimes you rush things. It was not fair for me. Life is not fair, of course, but it was like I was doing everything correct. Okay, no big deal. No, this one. I was very surprised that that was a puzzle. Okay. He's trying to queen. So rook a8 is the expected move, but I guess we will not see rook a8. So rook b7 check. If king to h6, we have g5, rook h7 mate. But what about other moves? Like king f8. King g8. I have rook b7, of course, but you will not come up, you will go down. And then you put the bishop on f6. And it's a borderline winning game, yeah? Made 2 mistakes in a row, guys. I will come back to them, okay. I took them very easily. They were not. That's the problem. Sometimes you will face. White is in a very big problem. Yeah, it's hard. There is c7, but he has king d7, yeah? That's the problem. So if I give the check, and whatever he plays, I play c7, what's going to happen? So this check, if rook d8, I have c7, probably winning the game. I'm not sure about anything anymore. I was doing good, but suddenly I missed 2. Queen check. Okay, if king e7, I can also take here, but what is c7? Does he have something? I don't know. Wow. Okay, it shows that what happened? Okay, guys, I lost okay, let me have this camera. Okay, it's too much. Where is it? Where's the cam? Cannot see it. Okay, cam isn't working. Okay, thanks, guys. I didn't solve 3-1. Shit was very strange. Let me just see them very quickly. The voice from now on is from another. Okay, I lost my phone shut down. Okay, maybe later I will check these 3 puzzles. And this one was rook b7, king g8. Maybe I had perpetual there. I should have get the perpetual check. Rook b8, rook b7, this one. This one is probably rook b8, rook b7. This one I know that I played b5 and then knight c5. I should have taken it. This one I cannot tell. This one on knight e6 played. Cannot tell this. What is it? It was somehow. Yeah, when I'm doing wrong, sometimes it goes bad. Okay, thank you for watching and let me write down your thoughts. Thanks guys. Let's enjoy chess in life if it's possible.